Unlike the other stringed instruments, we carry our bows around a lot. Maybe we're playing a bass at a school or at a hall, so having a bow case that fits your needs is key. In this video, we're going to talk about whether you should get a single bow case or a double bow case, accessory storage, durability, how it is to carry it around and travel with it, and much more. So if you're looking to purchase or upgrade your double bass bow case, you're in the right spot. First of all, you gotta figure out if you want to just carry one bow or have the option of carrying two. And I have always opted for a double bow case. To me, they're not that much bigger than a single bow case, and you never know when something's gonna go wrong with your main bow or you're going to need to lend a bow to somebody else. I also like to have cases that have the option of storing a French or a German bow. Sometimes the French bow cases will be a little bit narrower, while the German bow cases will bulge out a bit for the frog. So even if it's a little bigger than what I might need as just a French bow player, I want to have the option to be able to carry that German bow. I also want to be able to carry some accessories. So this bow case, now discontinued from Lemur Music, has room for both French and German bow, and I would stick rosin and pencils in here. But what I didn't like about this case is everything was just kind of loose. These magnets could come off really easily, and I definitely had my bow slip out when it was open at more than one occasion. And also there wasn't really any pocket or spot to differentiate the gear, so my pencil would get caught up in my bow hair and my rosin and my base rag and all that. So it worked okay, but it wasn't the ideal case. For the last couple of years, I've been using this case by Bona. They're a great case maker down in Brazil, and it may be more expensive than what you're looking for, but it's got a lot of features that cheaper cases also have. So I'll link up to several options at different price points in the description below. This is a double bow case, and one of the things I really love is how much accessory storage there is in here. And I open it up, and there is a rosin pocket, and in it is Upton Base Rosin, the sponsor of today's video. I have really been digging Upton rosin since it launched really quite recently. I find it to have the qualities of Pops with the qualities of a Swedish rosin. It gets the bite that I'm looking for with a nice resonant warm sound. You can learn more at uptonbase.com, and thanks for sponsoring this video. So in addition to the rosin case, one of the cool things in here is that there are Velcro tabs right here. Now, I know Velcro can wear out. That is the downside, but I'll tell you, I have never had bow Velcro wear out. It's really just been on my shoes back when I was a little kid with Velcro. So even though potentially this could wear out down the line, the fact that it closes so firmly, I find to be really key. I am not going to lose my bows when my case is open, and I don't have to worry about them flopping around like they did in that previous case. The other thing I love about this case is this ginormous pocket, and in it I have all the stuff that I like to have. I have earplugs because you never know. I have this really cool brush that Orion Miller, new bassist in the San Francisco Symphony, hit me to. This is really cool, and I did a short about that. I also have my tuner and my pencil. I love these black wing pencils. And then just because I'm a long-haired dude and I'm constantly getting chapped lips, I have a hair tie and chapstick. There's even more room in there with all that stuff. However, I've put my keys in there, and it can be so great to just be able to live out of your bow case. Our soft cases are practical, but they are not great for security, and I find that this is just such a great place to kind of be my landing zone at the gig. Sometimes I'll even keep the bow case open at a gig, and I'll put various tchotchkes in here. A lot of the time I'll have a bass rag in here as well, and I find that this gives me tons of room for that kind of gear. Now, durability is also important, and this case is nice and padded, but it does have a nice durability to it. You want to make sure that if someone plops their roller bag on top of your bows, they are not crushed. So just making sure that there's a nice bit of rigidity to this case, and because it's padded on the outside and it's padded on the inside, I just feel like this is gonna survive a fall. I do not like to test how well my bows survive falls in cases, but I have knocked this over a couple times and it's been fine. The other thing about a bow case is how comfortable it is to carry around, and this bow case did come with a strap. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, so I actually took this strap off of my Timbuk2 bike messenger bag. I would not buy a Timbuk2 bag just to use the strap, but this strap is pretty hip and it's got these nice clips right here. But this thing is super groovy, and it makes it very easy to put the bow case on my back and to adjust. I can just open this little latch and I can cinch it up, and I'm off to the gig. I also like the fact that there is also this handle right here. This, I guess, provides a bit of security if this case would somehow get open. I can't imagine that because it's got zippers. That snap case, I was always worried about one of the snaps coming undone, and sometimes one of the snaps did come undone. I kind of caught it on something. I never had it completely open and my bows fall out, but as the case aged, I was kind of concerned about it. And yeah, just like Velcro, zippers can wear out, but all this stuff can be repaired. Shoe repair places are a great place for zippers and all sorts of things like that. And if you want to learn more about gear, check out what we've got linked up.